Hello and welcome back to Black Mirror 3. Didn't I say you'd hear from me again? So last part we left off, the final menu should be in here, I think.
The globe?
To cycle through. No.
A massive block of... The globe is... A massive block of stone with a secret... My fit-for-purpose hammer drill.
Huh, what do we want to do then? I had the dream again as I did in yesterday's hypnosis. This time I saw a star constellation. Can we combine that? No. No. What about the library?
In the corner, there's a rich... My family tree.
No. Oh, we can't interact with the mattresses anymore.
I have discovered Durgam's secret.
Okay, that's done.
Hello? No one there. The pane of glass is loose. Huh, I'll
What?
take it with me.
I have no idea why I would want that.
I'll leave him in peace for now. The priest lives here.
Huh. Now I got a pane of glass for some reason.
That was once a window and a door. You can still see the sealant on it.
Okay, I can use the mouse wheel.
Wasting water like that wouldn't...
We should be able to fill the water bottle, right? Yeah. I assume we're gonna need that for the construction foam.
Finished. The bottle is now full of water, but I wouldn't drink it. No, it'd be better for both of them. There are a few steps leading.
Yeah, I was thinking. No.
I can consider myself lucky that...
Maybe I just need to use the map on it?
Yes, of course. They built the castle around a
Oh,
menhir.
yeah. Oh, that was
Carved
not
the
very
foundation
obvious.
stone directly out of the menhir when it had to be hidden. I'll mark it on my map. I've marked off all 6 menhirs. We'll see what I can find out with this. I drew this. Victoria? A massive block of... The globe is metal.
Okay, what does our journal say? Victoria definitely in the castle already. I would note down their positions, so maybe... So how many menhirs am I supposed to find? I think Victorium, but I'm not so sure. I've logged all of the menhirs, but I don't know what it's supposed to do for me. Could even make out a decent pentagram out of them. There's a midpoint missing somehow. How come the foundation stones is not in the middle? That doesn't make sense. So what do I know about the menhirs? From Victoria, they somehow point to something. They're the signposts. But to get a direction, I also need to have a starting point. Maybe the foundation stone isn't the middle point. Maybe it's a start-out point. And the end point is somewhere else completely. That could be the solution.
Ugh, it's a power. The bucket is half... A ladder.
I mean, my first thought was to use the map with it, right?
I drew this during... Victoria said...
Oh! Bloody hell, that pencil finally gets something. With a star on top. 2 and a star on top. I don't think so. Don't even know what I'm trying to do there. I assume we're trying to make the symbol, right? Oh, is it just these? Like the 6 here?
Those many standing stone things around the castle are in exactly the same formation as this constellation. But what have those portals got to do with it? And where's the entrance? If you draw a line from the foundation stone through the site of the standing stone, you end up right by the academy. Even if I know that there's a portal buried under all this rubble, I'd never get to it. No one would.
No. Wait a minute. If we go and pass through...
The line from the foundation stone through the greenhouse ends near a swamp.
Oh!
Out.
That's what they mean.
Around the woods, until I've been to all the other places on my map. Strange. So a line from the foundation stone through a menhir ends up at the hotel. There's absolutely no way I can imagine a portal being there.
Oh,
Maybe
so
in the vicinity
by
of the
crossing
hotel.
through.
A line from the menhir to the gateway ends in the middle of the woods. It's gonna be fun trying to find the right place. But I think the way to the crossroads in the woods does lead in the right direction.
And then this one ends near the church.
A link to the church passes through a site of a menhir. Maybe there's a portal there. I
One,
could ask
two,
the
three,
priest
four, five. 5 portals. And a 6th one is under the castle. So that's why, yeah. Because he did say, remember the Marcus's grave.
Hello, Father.
Adrian,
Took me a while.
Please have a closer look at the letter. It mentions a shade portal.
yes, that's true. 1 big one and 5 small ones. But I've never heard about them before.
These 5 small ones probably mark the entrances that lead to the big one. The big one must be the shade portal that's described. Either way, I definitely think that one of the portals could be here under the church.
Under the church? But that's not... But no. That really could be possible. Samuel visited Marcus's grave back then, and what can I say? It collapsed. It's been inaccessible since then. I was very saddened by the incident. But if you think about it, that kind of thing can only collapse.
If there's a cavity underneath, bingo!
But doesn't it say in the letter that the entrances have been sealed, so that no one could ever reach the big portal? And that the Gordons must make sure that it stays that way.
Exactly. And I'm the last Gordon. After me, there's no one else to take care of it. That's why I've got to get rid of this whole thing for good.
Okay. Yeah, because he had mentioned that. So the menhirs around were
Thanks for the help.
guideposts.
May the Lord...
Or I mean like crossing points, kind of like an old style triangulation system. There we go. That's what I was thinking. We need to go down to Murray's.
According to my map, one of the portals could be down there.
Oh, hey, Bobby!
You're not allowed to swim in there. This is something like a missing poster. 2 boys disappeared here after taking a swim. It's suspected that they drowned, but their bodies were...
Ah, so there may be a cavity somewhere.
Oh, great. I bet the portal's in the middle of the river. Ah! It's just a piece of flotsam with a raven sitting on it. Nothing unusual.
Yeah, you're
There
going
are
kind of
4
crazy.
menhirs in the river. That could be a pointer to the portal. I can't get any closer. What's Bobby doing there? Hey, Bobby, what are you doing there?
Hello, Darren. It's Denise's birthday today, but I haven't got a present.
And you wanna catch her a fish?
No. I want to collect some mussels with pearls in them. I want to make a pretty pearl necklace for Denise. Yeah.
I see.
Oh!
Look, Bobby. Wouldn't that make a lovely present for Denise?
Wow, so that's where this comes in handy? Would have never guessed.
It's beautiful.
You can have it.
Thanks, Darren.
Hmm? Oh, waiters.
Those are the waders that Bobby had on. With a huge hole in them. Huh. Bobby must have ripped them when he rushed to take them off.
But we have a patch kit.
The repair kit is perfect, as if it was made to do this. Finished. There are 4 Menhirs in the river.
Oh, we have to get changed.
Now I just need a clown's nose and some big shoes. They look exactly like the Menhirs at the castle. I guess they mark something. Let's see.
Oh boy.
Damn, it gets deeper here. There's something down there.
Ah, hey!
But I can't make it out exactly. Some diving goggles would be good. Or something so I can see underwater without having to dive.
Oh. No?
One of those stickers that light up in the dark if you first expose them to enough light.
First expose them to enough light.
I hope the river is... I can't make anything out very well. Not exactly the bridge.
Maybe we need to go somewhere else?
Inspiration.
Yeah, no. Okay, let's go to one of the other locations, maybe?
There's not much use for them. There's not much use for the map.
Oh, come on.
I'll take the waders off.
Because that's the only thing I could think of is that we need to go somewhere else. Because you have a pane of glass. Crossing in the woods.
I've no idea where that path leads.
No, we already went here. Oh. And now we need to seal it.
Fits perfectly. Now the bucket has a glass. A bucket with a glass bottom.
Or not. Okay, so that's what I was supposed to do. Good lord. Game's getting a bit obtuse. I guess I just need to check more about combining items. In the past games, we didn't combine them too much. Oh, let's put them on. Actually, I should is he going to? Yeah, okay, good. We cannot have to wait forever.
I can't make any... Interesting. And exactly what I thought. There are some steps leading into the bottom. Unfortunately, the river has flushed tons of gravel down the steps and blocked everything up. Almost the same problem as at the academy. I've checked out 3 places and have found no entrance.
One of the menhirs leads into the woods. Could there be a portal in there? It won't be easy to find, that's for sure. Oh, can't we go any faster? Oh, we're a bit past time. Well, let's get past this.
I'm not gonna find anything else here, so I can leave the waiters here too. I'll leave the bucket here too, in case Bobby wants to look for presents again.
Good, good. Get rid of some more items. I like that idea. Okay, I'm gonna leave the part here. We shall look for more portals in the next part. You shall hear from me in the next part. Hello and welcome back to Black Mirror 3. Did I say you'd hear from me again? So, we've explored both times. Will he actually use this way now?
I've ruled out the ruins, the
Yeah.
church, and the river. I hope we'll find something in the woods. If I trust my abilities as a cartographer, which I do, then there must be a portal along this path.
I pray. Oh dear.
A bear trap. It's called Mammoth. What the hell are they hunting here?
Oh.
Danger of death. Access to woods forbidden. Warning, hunting season. Traps and shotguns in use. Am I in the wrong film? Willow Wars? What's going on here? Or the people here want to protect themselves from something. I don't actually want to know.
Do we have anything?
The signs...
Yeah.
A bear trap.
Because she said clear the way. Ah, here it is, a branch.
I'm not quite sure what I can use it for, but I'm sure I'll find something.
Because the bear cleared the way.
This trap is no longer dangerous, but I'm sure it's not the only one here. And I'm sure they won't all be so visible. It's too dangerous. I couldn't be certain to find all the traps in the undergrowth with the branch. A long branch. This trap is, and I'm sure. If the map is correct, then you have to follow the trail here to the north to get to the place where one of the portals can be found. Quite swampy here. This must be the right place, though.
Oh, wait a minute. I see something.
No portal in sight. Oh, it must have sunk into the swamp a long time ago, so there's no chance of getting to it. Huh. That looks like an old metal detector. It's probably broken, but that kind of thing can be repaired.
What do I need? Oh, electrical parts.
probably been lying in the swamp for a few months. The battery and the electronics are shot. The coil must still work. It's made of copper. I could repair it. I just need a new battery and something that you can use to receive electrical signals. There are lots of bones lying around here. Small animals. Birds, squirrels. Ugh, no idea. There are lots of bones. The bridge goes halfway out into the swamp, then it sinks into the ground. The ground there is quite swampy. I should be careful where I tread. The ground there is...
Okay, so we've got... Let's actually not have to go through the animation.
A transistor radio. A device that can receive signals. I think this might prove useful. A transistor radio with a whole load of buttons. If I replace the broken electronics with those from the radio and the antenna, here's the wire. Got it. If I've got the electronics right, then it should work. The radio takes on the role of the signal receiver. It's missing a battery.
A battery? Oh, no. Batteries. I haven't found batteries.
Can I ask you something briefly?
No, we can talk to him about
I found a
that.
bear trap in the woods. Are those kind of traps even allowed?
I know there are hunters out and about all year round, but I'm sure they don't use bear traps. There aren't any bears in England.
What are the traps for then? And who set them?
Maybe the bears have laid some to catch the hunters.
You've got a logical explanation for everything, haven't you? The most important thing
Oh,
to you
battery.
is that you don't have to waste any time having a proper look at things.
That's what it looks like.
Goodbye, Constable.
There's one more thing that we can do because I didn't think about it, but the car still has the engine, which has a
I
battery.
know the motor well enough. 100% garbage. Only the battery. Locked.
That's easy enough.
Phil's bunch of keys. If I find a locked door, the tank's empty. That seals.
Oh, maybe we have to do it inside the car.
Okay, I'll release the
Yeah, okay.
door. Hey, here's another one of those glow stickers. I'll take it.
Collectible! Also, I hear another flippin' crow. Where are you? Oh yeah, I hear you. Where the hell are you? Nowhere, I don't think. Well, let's grab the battery.
I'll take the battery. It's not even bolted in.
Usually when I hear them, they're somewhere, but I don't see one. Okay, well...
I'll replace the broken battery with the one from the car. Fortunately, both have the same voltage.
Okay. What the hell was that? Okay, so we should be able to take the crossing again. I'm not sure if it's a fast travel location. Okay. Yeah, because she said clear the path and you will survive. The bear will chase you at every turn, clear the path, and you will survive.
It works. Excellent. Let's hope the battery lasts until I'm back out of the woods.
Don't tell me this is gonna be a
Good.
puzzle.
And off we go. I'll mark the traps with the luminous stickers, so it's easier for me later.
Oh, I got a bad feeling this is gonna be a puzzle.
It has to be here. That's where one of the portals has to be.
Well, this looks like to be the only one that's available.
Is there something moving over there? Or am I seeing ghosts? Nothing would surprise me anymore. Even more Menhirs. Must be a nest somewhere around here. They're positioned exactly like the Menhirs in the river. That's one hell of a stone. I wonder if an entrance to one of the demon gates is underneath it.
Well, we have a drill. Finally. I thought we were gonna use that on the globe.
Always wanted to do this.
Three hours later. Oh god, now it's gone dark.
Stone's harder than I thought. I've drilled more than 24 holes now. It just doesn't want to break. And I've got no fuel left. Ugh, it's gotten damn cold. 24 holes. All of them about. Or the people here want to protect themselves from something. I don't actually want to know.
This is usually when something happens. It's got really cold, but even with all these holes, the stone is still too heavy for me to shove to one side. I need to come up with something else. Maybe I might be able to squeeze some kind of a payoff from my aborted physics studies? Oh, we got construction foam. Maybe I was premature in my leaving.
A Polaroid camera.
No. No.
Two dozen holes.
I mean, there'd be nothing else. I've only got the can of construction foam. Oh.
There'll be a heavy frost tonight, and the water will freeze. It
Oh.
expands, and in theory, the rock should crack. At least that's what it should do, if my physics course wasn't just a waste of time. Stop. I still need something to plug the holes. Otherwise, I'll just have icicles stuck in the holes, and the stone will still be in one piece.
I luckily have some construction foam.
Perfect.
Finally.
Construction foam hardens when it comes into contact with moisture, and then it's quite strong. That should stop the ice from coming out of the holes. Now I've just got to wait until morning.
Okay. Oh, Bobby?
What's Bobby doing here? He looks very sad. Bobby? Hey, Bobby, what's up?
Tom hit me and threw me out. I don't know why.
Oh, Bobby.
Doesn't he do that all the time?
Not beating me.
So, why don't you go to the cops?
I've been there already. The inspector sent me away. He doesn't want to hear about it, he said. Denise sent me away too. She said I shouldn't complain. And now everyone's sitting in the pub and won't let me in.
That's awful.
You could stay with me in the castle.
That's very nice, Darren. But I don't like the castle. I don't want to die.
Should I give you some money so you can stay in the hotel?
No, I don't want any more money. Tom always takes everything away.
Should I talk to Tom?
That's not a good idea. He wants to kill you.
But you said the inspector is in the pub.
Yes.
I'm sure he's not stupid enough to kill me in front of his eyes. Anyway, the guy's due for a beating. I can't stand by idly anymore. Look, I'll sort this out for you.
Oh, boy.
Let's hope the inspector really is there. Otherwise, this'll be Tom's last night.
Yeah, that's what I was concerned about.
Tom, calm down.
You shut your mouth. I want to know where the hell you got that necklace from.
Why should I tell you that?
That's I lent that to a friend as a deposit. It wasn't to be given away as a present. Damn it.
Friend? Since when has Bobby been your friend?
What's Bobby got to do with it, huh? What are you on about?
Keep your fingers off Denise, or you'll be in the slammer before you know it.
You stay out of this, you village Bobby.
Watch what you say, boy. I can...
What did you say about Bobby? What's he got to do with the necklace?
He gave it to me, just before, for my birthday.
What? That can't be. I'm gonna kill that idiot.
If someone's doing some murdering around here...
Then, that'll be me.
What the hell is that rat doing here?
Listen to me carefully now, you stinking, brainless waste of space. If you ever touch so much as a hair on Bobby's head again, I wish you'd never been born. Do you understand?
Oh, boy.
Oh, your lordship commands. Just you wait. Hey, cool. Get the handcuffs out. This could kill Phil.
That's enough now. I'm completely drunk.
I thought your brother was the stupidest of the two. Because you're not just his brother, you're his father too. But now I'm sure he's thinking of me around.
Okay, chapter 4. I'm gonna assume there's 6 chapters like the last 2 games. Oh, we found one of the portals.
Damn, Angelina. She was really evil from the very start. Those black eyes, like a demon, a witch.
I think your subconscious is processing your relationship with her.
No, that's not my subconscious. I'm remembering this encounter. Her face.
What kind of mirror was that? And where was it?
The crevice, remember? I climbed in there to help Angelina. There was a large room down there, and this mirror was in it.
Perhaps it was a cave with an underground river, and the reflection in it was simply distorted.
No, I'm sorry, Doc. A few days ago I would have believed you. But this time I'm completely sure it's not just my imagination or some kind of trick by my subconscious.
So...
It really did happen.
Excuse me for a moment.
So, it must be the same hole we're trying to
Dr.
uncover,
Winterbottom?
right?
Yes, he's still here. Can we... Yes, fine. I'll tell him.
Oh, he didn't wipe off our freaking
Hello,
fingerprints.
this is Big Shot Spooner. We found a corpse and want to arrest that Gordon immediately. Send him here straight away.
Almost. It was the constable. The inspector is waiting for you in the cafe. You should go there directly after the session.
In the cafe? What? Is he gonna treat me to a plate of donuts?
Why not? Adrian, it's time to make peace with the world. Why don't you start with the inspector?
It's okay, Doc. Perhaps it's all a bit too much. The ongoing investigations against me, the continuous suspicion, the visions, the castle... It's crushing me.
Because you want to do everything on your own. Let yourself be helped. By me, by the inspector, and why not by a butler? Yes, I think a butler would be just the thing for you.
You made the right decision. Has anyone ever told you that?
What decision? That a castle needs a butler?
No, that you didn't become a pathologist back then, rather than a psychologist. I mean that decision, Doc.
Oh, thanks, Adrian.
See you later, Doc.
So...
See you later, Adrian.
So that's what the note meant, you know, find help. Third is mercifulness, find help, and you will find a sea of answers.
The Guardian's third
Is
virtue
yeah,
is
just as water
love.
grows drop by drop and
Just
becomes a
as
mighty
water
ocean, so
grows
should every
drop
call for
by
help be
drop
heard, and find a sea of answers.
Hi, Adrian.
Hmm?
The worthy Mr. Gordon is honoring me with a visit.
Have you taken something?
Sit down. Do you remember what happened last night?
Only up to the punch in the face. Strangely enough, I have a mental block of what happened from that point on.
Really? You stood up as if nothing had happened and just walked out. I followed you because I thought you might collapse at any moment. But nothing. You didn't even sway once. You took the knockout punch like a man. I wouldn't have expected that of you.
Thanks for the flowers.
Oh, you're
Inspector.
kidding.
But in reality, I didn't cope with it so well. The blackout.
Never mind. The most important thing is you can still remember what Tom said when he noticed you.
You mean I'll kill you? I'll punch you in the face?
By the way, you can report him if you want to.
Sure, and for kidnapping too. No one believes me anyway. I already said 3 weeks ago that he kept me locked up in Wales.
Until now, I assumed that these abduction stories were made up. But Tom's reaction makes me wonder a bit. But more importantly, who is this Phil, who Tom said you murdered?
Ask Tom.
I haven't been able to find him all morning.
Oh, and now you want my help.
Okay, Adrian. Perhaps I wasn't always that nice to you. Can we just forget the past for a moment?
Mercifulness.
Did I just hear an apology?
Well,
Phil's the guy who locked me up in his morgue a few days ago and wanted to kill me. I knocked him out from behind and took off. But I know he was still alive at that point.
that means the corpse is still lying there. Where was this?
In a house in the woods. I think it used to belong to a Dr. Heinz Herman.
That sounds familiar.
Listen, Inspector, how about I just take you over there?
After you.
Here we are.
the door's closed. And we can't go in there without a search warrant.
I think that only applies to you, right?
Let me put it like this. If you were to enter this house without permission, I would have to make sure that you don't take anything.
Ah, I get it. Hey, Inspector. The door's wide open.
Well, who would have guessed? His lordship has a kid. I'll have to take that as evidence. Sorry.
Take it away. My inventory will get smaller. I am completely happy with that. Oh my god, it's down to one screen. That's so rare now.
You'll probably be interested in the torture videos, too.
Torture videos?
Yeah, Phil's got a whole secret compartment full.
It's gonna be gone.
Gone.
Perhaps your corpse was bored.
Wait a minute, there must be one still in
It's
the
gonna be
video
gone.
recorder.
Turn that off.
Oh,
That's
no?
sick. Where's the guy who filmed this?
I guess it was Phil, but you don't see him, though.
I'll take that tape as evidence. Okay, and where's the corpse?
If all the evidence is gone, it's probably gonna be gone too.
The corpse has disappeared, too?
This is starting to get quite implausible, don't you think?
Tom must have been here. He tried to cover his tracks. That's why the other videos are gone, too.
Tom? Or you?
Oh god.
I've got nothing to do with it. I'll prove it. Hey, Inspector, you might be interested in this.
It's gonna be gone too?
It's not Phil's corpse, but perhaps you'll believe me now?
It must be dead at least a couple of weeks.
And a couple of weeks ago, I was sitting quietly in the cell.
Okay, Phil really does have something to answer for. And it would seem he's good at his profession. Otherwise, I'd have heard of him ages ago.
I bet Tom's got something to do with this, too.
First, we'll go back to the station. I'll send Zach over here to pick up the body.
I've got something else I need to do.
You're coming with me first. I need to record your statement.
Uh-oh.
Oh! Stay where you are! Tom!
So now I've got time to have a look at the stone circle, then.
That worked.
That looks very promising. Some steps? I wasn't expecting such luxury. I wonder what's waiting for me down there.
The devil.
Amazing. Yep, that's got it. About 4 meters wide and... oh, it's not that deep at all. A few 100 meters, maybe. There are fluorescent, things hanging everywhere. They look like huge glowworms. They're not moving. I wonder if this cave was formed naturally, or if someone or something gave a helping hand. Tree roots, so I must be directly under the surface of the ground. They're not gonna help me. Tree roots. So are those some kind of writing symbols on the wall? None of it means anything to me, I'm afraid. Some kind of thing. Difficult to know exactly what it is from here. If I'm not mistaken, that's exactly the same kind of portal as there is in the academy. Was, before it was filled in. The pit's way too wide to jump.
Oh, do I need, I'm not sure. Like, the first thought was this ladder.
The ladder would make a decent
Ah,
bridge.
ah.
I'll try it.
Oh, and thanks, game. You're really nice about that.
So what have we got here then? Ancient comic? It looks like a kind of picture-based script. Let's see if I can work any of it out. Some guy carrying a black ball. He's wearing a long robe. Or a dress. Could be some holy character. Or a priest. Then he lies down with the black ball and some other guys wearing dresses stand around him. Weird. And here they're taking the guy with the ball's head off? Wait, could it be some kind of burial ritual? Or an execution? I could do with a copy of this somehow, so somebody can take a look and maybe tell me what these symbols mean. I could do with a... I'll draw it quickly. Maybe I'll find someone who knows about
we know Edward, who wants to be a butler. Isn't that going to be ironic? So, we're going to get a butler, and the Gordon line is going to continue on with the butler.
I've got myself a copy. I've seen one of these before, in the academy. Angelina placed a black ball in it, and then the portal opened. I think she'd stolen it from the museum, but now she's dead. And she had the ball with her when my mother threw her to her death. An inactive portal, just like the one in the academy. Angelina was able to open it using a weird black ball thing.
Okay, that's it. Do 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 do. So the black... Oh no, the hole must have, because it was a huge mirror, so maybe that hole led to the main gate. Because these little ones were supposed to lead to the main one, right? Okay, we need to go to Willow Creek.
Hello, Doctor?
Oh, okay. I was gonna check. I just want to check that I've spoken to everyone about everything.
Hi, Doc.
Adrian, what can I...
Tell me, Doc, have you had a look at the museum here?
To be honest, no. I've never been, and I never will.
It's probably better that way. She'd probably hit the roof if she saw the Heinz Hermann heads.
Oh, yeah.
I guess you don't know anything about the black ball?
I'm sorry, no.
And yeah, no, she's not going to be able to answer that.
What is it?
Some kind of hieroglyphs, I think. Are you familiar with this kind of thing?
With hieroglyphs? No. But I think I've got a book about it.
Oh.
Just a minute.
I thought we would talk to Edward, because he's the one. Well, I'll be darned.
Here, I bought this before my holiday in Egypt. But I've never read it. Perhaps there's something in there that interests you.
Thanks. Bye, Doc.
Look after yourself, Adrian.
I wonder if the record...
We keep looking at that. That makes me suspicious.
Hieroglyphs and the history of their origin in various cultures. Damn weighty tome.
Combine.
That could take a little time right now. Okay then, there are a few signs which are in other languages as well. I'm definitely not going to find any others in here. I'm pretty sure that the script from the cavern is not in this book. Pity. But it was worth a try. There's something here on the last page. Dr. Winterbottom thanks for the loan. The text was very enlightening. Best wishes, Edward.
Well, we already knew because we looked at the flyers. Is the inspector going to be back? Yeah.
I'll just leave him. Inspector Spooner.
Little Lord Adrian. What
Are you trying to suck up to me, or are you pulling my leg?
You choose.
Have you arrested Tom?
He vanished into the woods. We've started a search.
We can't. He's not gonna know anything.
This black ball that was stolen from the museum.
You want to give it back? That'd be very nice, of course.
So it hasn't turned up again?
No.
Have you seen anything like this before?
No.
Something similar. In the cells on the wall.
Goodbye.
Well, my lord.
Oh, I should... Why not go ahead and call the fortune teller? She'll give us the instant death scenario for this chapter. I think there's only one.
Hello, madam.
I mean, it's an interesting way of going about warning the player.
Who else could it be?
Bigger card.
Stop.
I've turned over the moon.
That's what you sound like, too.
The tarot card, Adrian. Your card. Something has been awakened in you. You will have to transcend the boundaries. But you will receive a deep, intuitive understanding in exchange.
That sounds a bit scary.
Death. I see. Death.
Again.
You shatter.
Ah.
But there's a way, Adrian, for you to survive.
Just one. Yes, I'm listening.
Stay away from Holly.
Yeah. Thanks.
Okay.
What a load of crap.
Stay away from heights.
Edward.
Sir?
All on your own today?
Denise is ill.
But wasn't she here this morning?
Yes. She went down with a virus all of a sudden.
Might that be the, Conrad Spooner virus?
I think it's got plenty of names. Whatever the case, it doesn't just make you unfit for work. It makes you unfit for marriage, too.
Oh.
I'm very sorry, Edward.
Well, anyway, it's not infectious.
The last time you were in the museum, did you ever look at that black ball?
Yes. Apparently, it was the only thing of any value in there. That's why it got stolen. However, I still ask myself to this day what it was supposed to be exactly. It was too dark for a kind of crystal ball like fortune tellers use. What's your opinion?
Well, it certainly wasn't a bowling ball. You're interested in ancient history?
Quite true, sir. You could say it's a hobby of mine. I've been collecting ancient coins from different cultures for years now. You build up quite a substantial knowledge doing that, you know.
Fantastic. Could you take a look at this and tell me what you make of it?
Oh, yes. I've seen this script before somewhere. It's druidic. Very old.
Can you read it?
Reading might be an exaggeration. It's more a kind of pictorial story. I think it's a description of a burial ritual. Yes, that could well be the case. Here, the dead person seems to be some kind of ecclesiastical person. A priest, if you will. You can see that by the crooked staff. That symbol was often used for spiritual leaders.
And he has a black ball in his hand. Are you saying that it could be like one of those that was in the museum?
Oh, you could even be right there. If that's the case, then I'm not at all surprised it was stolen. It would be worth a fortune.
Might it be possible that there are more of them?
I wouldn't exclude that possibility. If it's some kind of a burial gift for priests, then there could be a chance you'd find one under a burial mound.
You mentioned a burial mound. Is there one around here?
Oh, yes, sir. There are supposed to be 1 or 2 around here. At least they discovered some a few years ago. It was even in the paper. Ah, now I remember where I recognize the hieroglyphics from. There was a photograph of the tomb in the paper, along with the research team. These kinds of hieroglyphics were engraved in the rocks.
A research team? Damn. I bet they cleared out the tomb completely.
You would think so. But you could...
I could what?
Excuse my tactlessness, sir. Miss Valley. She was involved with the excavation.
Oh.
A group of archaeology students were here in this area looking for pagan relics. And they discovered a burial mound quite by chance. It was quite an exciting event.
And, who else was involved in this enterprise?
Nobody I knew, I regret to say, sir.
Thanks anyway, Edward. You've helped me a lot.
Sir,
okay, so...
would you happen to have a moment's time?
Yeah.
It's rather unpleasant for me to mention this so brashly, but Dr. Winterbottom said I ought to do it.
Yeah.
Now, as master of Black Mirror Castle, would you happen to have any staff requirements? I would be most pleased to be able to work for you, sir.
Huh? What's gonna happen to the cafe if you're no longer here?
Oh, don't worry about that. Denise's father already has a new business idea, and I don't believe I'm the right sort of chap for it.
Is that so? Isn't the cafe doing so well? What could do better here in Willow Creek, then?
An undertaking business. Funerals.
Of course. I should have thought of that myself. But I really don't know if I can actually use a butler. I need construction guys or a demolition company more urgently.
It is precisely a butler's job to look after such things.
Maybe you're right. Well then, why not come up to the castle tomorrow sometime? Then we can give it some more thought.
Thank you very much, sir.
Take care, Edward.
I'll do my best, sir.
I guess Bates would be happy then, because, you know, he was all about that. Or just, you know, all about the job, you know, the duty. There we go. So I guess you'd be happy to know that Adrian has someone now. Or will have someone.
Various pamphlets on the history. The river diversion deal. Nothing really interesting. All of the pamphlets were put together by this Edward guy. Sadly, there's hardly any information about the excavations or a black ball. At least nothing that helps me any.
Okay, well, I think we're gonna end the party here. I see some people in the museum we might be able to talk to. Things are getting interesting, and I like how we're going to get a butler, maybe, and that's gonna kind of restart the Gordon line with him, a butler. It's kind of nice to see that, especially with Bates dying after, you know, completing his duty and that stuff, or trying to do his duty for so long, even when he was deathly sick, terminal. I hope you're enjoying it. You shall hear from me in the next part.